All right, so we got another top player. Introduce yourself, man.
I'm Eric Solito. I'm from Montreal, Quebec. I think I'm the only Canadian player this year that topped, so that's really nice.
Canada, repping Canada. That's good. You're excited about the world tournament that's happening?
I'm really excited. Now that I know I have potential to top these events,
Yeah.
I would like to see where it goes next year.
Yeah,
Maybe
with
I
the
have potential to go to the world.
with the world tournament, that'll be sick. And you were playing Pan, and you were one of the top players out here playing Pan. It was you and Tim, right? That were the only ones playing Pan.
There was also, I think, Travis Washburn, but he didn't make the top cut.
Oh no, but you made it to the top. So let's see what you got in your Pan deck.
All right, so
You want to introduce the Pan leader first?
yeah, sure.
There's some people that don't know what she does.
Yeah, the pan leader is pretty straightforward. When you play a battle card, you pump it plus 5k, and if it's at 20k, you get to draw a card.
Okay.
So within the front side, you can attack and draw a card as well.
Yeah.
So like the nice thing with the pan leader to do is you always have a very explosive turn where you'll play a card, draw a card, then awaken, play another card, draw a card, and then swing and play. So you can net 3 cards.
No,
off
you're
the
right.
leader, right? Or you could choose to keep the energy open for defensive, and usually you're playing a battle card off the defensive energy, so you're drawing off that.
All right. And now let's see what your deck
So
has.
I played 2 Saiyan Gabas.
Oh, okay.
These were actually the MVP card against the 2 Shenron matchups in Swiss. I
Okay.
closed out a lot of my games with it, and I put a lot of pressure with it. So I cut double shot Vegetas for these cards. So it made a huge difference. I'm glad I put it in. I wouldn't bump it up. I think 2's fine.
Two's fine?
2's fine.
All right.
The 4 intensifying power, you really need the Trunks engine. Pretty much I played 4 of the entire Trunks engine.
Oh, the 4 of the new one from the anniversary?
All the GT engine. I think this is the best engine with Pan. This, you just draw 2 off of it. And then if you put down Fearless Pan when he's on board next turn, you're drawing 2 because you're drawing off the pump, and then the pump for him, you're drawing another. So if he sits on board, you're just drawing.
Yeah.
If you could stack 2, like against a Demigra matchup, I had 2 on board. Each turn I put like a Fearless Pan down. I was drawing 2. I was drawing 3 off that, then 1 off the leader's swing.
And that's
then,
like super pressure too, huh?
Exactly, it's putting the pressure with the double strikes, and I don't even have to combo because they're all pumped up. The Demigra was trying to get me for game, and he asked how many cards. I had 16 cards in hand because he had nothing to remove my trunks.
Wow.
So if these guys stick, you get value off them all game.
Yeah, damn.
And they're just 2 energies, so they're great.
You always win that.
Yeah. The GT engine and the
Yeah.
Kaba right there.
Exactly.
Super aggro.
And then, of course, to go with chain attack trunks, playing 15Ks, I play a Familial Bonds engine.
Okay,
so
Familial
I play 4
Bonds.
bonds with 3 balls. I might up them to 4 balls because there was a lot of games when I would get 2 bonds off and I had Dragon Balls in life. I felt like a Shenron leader. So you
Yeah.
can search these and then you get your target and you draw off your target. So some games I would even play the Surge of Energy Trunks off Familial Bonds, even though he's 2 energy, and you draw 4 because you get 2 off these and
Yeah.
you get 2 off the trunk.
Whoa.
So you're just explosive draw power.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about it like that. You're right.
And then the line of targets that I played 1 Glory Obsessed.
Okay.
I had a Pan Mirror, and this won me both games in the Pan Mirror.
Oh yeah, this guy right here?
I played 1 of, and I mulled for him both games. You sit him on board, and if they can't remove him, they're trying to play their battle cards. Every turn you're swinging 25k on whatever they played. They can't keep up with the tempo. You keep your energy open because of it. They try to chain Zeno you. You respond with like a counter play and just remove their chain Zeno, and
Wow.
you keep pressuring them.
Yeah, this guy's good.
He's pretty beastly. I would keep him at 1. Maybe I would put another in the side deck.
Okay.
Just for.
So you like him at 1?
Yeah, but Pan wasn't very popular this event, so I didn't get a lot of use of him outside of that.
Oh, okay.
And then there's 4 Digging Deep Vegeta
The Vegeta.
and 4 Fearless Pan.
And the Pan.
This is probably the best card in the entire deck.
This one right here?
Yeah,
Pan?
100%.
Best card in the deck.
It's your line of defense. So against like the Bardock matchup where you really need to block their Miras,
Yeah.
you keep playing these. If you have 2 Fearless Pan on board, they're not going to get through with you with Brawly. And this on turn 2 is just
Turn 2, Vegeta.
turn 2 with like usually my lineup play would be turn 1 if I start intensifying power pass. They swing on me, I take a life. Next turn I swing with intensifying power, combo this guy out.
Combo him out.
And then, so it's 20k crit, they take the crit, familial bonds, bring him out, you get 2 Dragon Balls, you draw 1 for this, you swing with him, you take 2 life, you awaken your leader, and you can go from there. Against Janemba Mill in the top 8, that was my lineup play. And then I had got a fearless pan and a bond out of my life. So I comboed the fearless, then I bond out the fearless and had him 2 life on turn 2.
No wonder you were winning so much. Yeah. That sounds super aggro and draws.
It's super hyper aggro. And of course, after like the bonds targets, you need some overwhelm in the deck.
All right, you got some overwhelm in there?
So I chose 2 of those. Ooh. I wanted to try the tag team Trunkses, but they kind of neg your hand, and Pan's all about like valuing, pumping, and you know, keeping a good hand size so you can out combo the small attacks and then really push the damage when you need to. So I found him, you get to maintain your hand size and you drop a card. So you could drop a bonds target and then bonds target
you're right,
back.
Bring it back to life.
Or if you're filled with extra cards that you don't need and you're really in a tight spot, you just drop an extra card, filter out the bad ones. So love this card.
What else you got?
So for my lineup defense, of course.
The defense. That was the aggro. Now we got the defense.
Goten. The choice of the super combo is just because he's a Saiyan, so you could bond him back if you really need to.
I didn't think about that.
I only did it once, and it was against a Toa. I don't think I got the game, but I came really close because I bonded him back, played a 1-drop Trunks, combo with this, got another one. I almost had him, but it's always nice to have the option versus not.
No, yeah, it's true. It's true. That was true. Yeah, 100%.
So then the counter plays I played were 2 Denial of Hope.
Just 2?
Just 2. I feel like it's a dead card in the Shenron matchup. It's a good card versus the Apes. But Shenron, he doesn't really give you a target to denial. So you usually side them out right away. 2 Vegetas.
The new one.
These are probably the best card against Toa and Broly, U6, Apes. In the top 8, I actually lost because he bloodlusted.
If it wasn't for that, you think you would have had it?
If it wasn't for that, I think I would have had a solid defense. He would have had nothing on board. I had a fearless pan on board, but I had to tap out for that play. And since he kept his entire board, he had 2 double striker apes. I thought he had a mirror in hand, so I let an attack through to try to combo combo, but that was the close. So.
Dang, that Vegeta is so good. Blankets
so
everything.
But Bean's your leader, wipes the board. It usually shuts down their turn.
And you get a draw.
Exactly. Game 1, he slammed down the secret rare. I slammed down this. It shut down his turn. He couldn't get he vomited with the triple strike anyway because he had a mirror in hand. I out comboed it because my leader is 20k on 20k triple strike. So that's all I got game 1. Unfortunately, game 2 and 3 didn't go good, but I would highly recommend playing that.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah. Those draft box cards are so good.
They're very good. And then like the negate line.
All right, what's the negates? The defense. Let's go.
So this is the main line of defense. So, like I said, you can awaken defensively, save him to. A lot of people like to play Dark Power Black Mass Saiyan on you because you're panned and they don't want you familial bonding.
Yeah.
So like they'll still attack your leader. You negate with the Gohan. Plus a card, and then you kill the Dark Power Black Mass Saiyan.
Oh yeah, because he's 20.
And you can just
continue your plays.
Bonds next turn. Topo is really good.
Woo! 4.
This card against, I'd say, non-blue decks, it's like a must-have 4. They can't kill you once you do this. Like they can, but when you're pan and you play the tempo matchups, once you drop this, usually they have. And then you get a 20k that when you drop fearless pan, it's 25 double. Played 2 and 2, mostly because Mira is very popular and this sucks against it. You need a real negate sometimes. And when they desperate measures your topo, you need, usually I sit on 3 energy, so if they're desperate measuring my topo, I still need a real negate when they drop a Mira. So that's where this came in play. It was suggested by Tim actually. We did a little bit of deck building together and it made a huge difference. In the Swiss, it stopped like Amira from killing me against U6 Broly. So, good card. For this meta, I'd keep it as long as Mira's around at least. I didn't really use it to remove battle cards.
Oh, no?
I just never had the opportunity. All the time it was just negate the attack
and
survive. Yeah. That's the main board. I can go into the sideboard
All
option.
right, the side. Side is very important.
It's very
and
important.
especially in these nationals out here with like so many people playing different decks. Let's see what you got.
So I played 3 forced ejection.
3 of them.
This thing made a Shenron matchup free on game 2 because I knew he was bricking. He was like he was stressing out. He used Dragon Raider to draw 2, left 1 energy open. I just like right away drop him, pop your only energy, and kill him off that.
Wow.
So this card is just anti-ramp.
Yeah,
It's a must-have in the side deck for now.
Yeah.
Until as long as Shenron's around, you need this guy.
I agree.
Yeah. 2 Gallic Cannon.
Oh, that one's good.
This was great for the mirror, and it was also good against Toa for the time regulator.
Yeah.
So they tap 2 time regulators, you tap 1, you pop it. So what I'd like to do on my turn 2, I only had 1 Toa matchup, but I would like to tap 1, play Intensifying Power, pressure him with crit, and then you try to go into time regulator, and I deny the time regulator. It helped a lot because that throws off their tempo, and they can't keep drawing.
It's true.
Played 3 of these.
Ah.
These cards were only used in the top 16, my only Geneva Mill matchup. They made a big difference. They kept refilling my deck with Fearless Pans. Whenever I did a search with bonds for Dragon Balls, I could shuffle it, get the Fearless Band back off the draw, keep pressuring with double strikes. Also refills your deck so they have trouble with the mill strategy to kill you. I had to force him to try to do the double strike strategy, and he had a low hand because of that. And when I went off, I went off. Yeah.
Nice. Pan doing good against Janemba.
Played 2 Transcendent Strike.
Oh, 2 of them. Spicy.
These were good for the 8 matchup. Unfortunately, I didn't see them at all in the top 8. I saw them in the Swiss against the 8 matchup that I had to draw, and I got a game because of this. He rivaled the Bojack blocker, and I had 2 energy up. He was tapped out, and I know that deck plays brick if they don't have Zeno button. So I used this, popped the Bojack blocker.
The blocker?
Played Saiyan Kaba, and closed game.
Wow,
so, it's very nice for the matchup. I wish I saw it in the top cut, but it just didn't get to my hand and I couldn't remove them. The apes got overwhelming. I played 2 Zeno.
2 Zenos.
I tried to break off from Zeno because I don't like relying on RNG.
Me neither. That's why I didn't like the other Pan deck, is because you needed to draw its chain attack and the Zeno, but your deck doesn't even play the Zeno in the main, huh?
I used it 1 time all tournament, and it was against Toa. His playstyle was the classic hand control. So he sat me at 8. He was at 3. He has no answers to chain attack. So turn 4, I chained Zeno'd, and he knew it was game. He was too low. He awakened. He couldn't draw with his leader anymore.
Chain Zeno's.
So chain Zeno's still good, but I try to move away from it.
It's kind of iffy with all these counters.
Exactly. And the last line was Haru Haru. There were a lot of green, a lot of yellow. It was really nice against Brawly. You could play it plus off your pan, put pressure, and then keep 4 energy open for your counters. So what I usually would do was play it, leave 4 energy up, so I could topo. If they desperate measures the topo, I have enough for a topo again.
Dang.
So I could force them the topo on them, no matter what I'm getting. So it was
that's
very
good.
nice. And that's pretty much the profile.
And that's the Pan deck. Thank you, man. Thank you for showing the deck. You don't want to shout out anybody?
I'd like to shout out, I guess, Geekitude for the small sponsorship that they're doing.
Okay.
I'd like to shout out my boys Joseph Blinko, Kent White Bean. These guys have been with me since the start of Super. We've been playing for years together.
Yeah.
And I'd like to shout out, I guess, the rest of my team, Stefan Chef, and Nathan or Nick? I keep mixing up.
It's really embarrassing. He's standing right there.
Yeah, he's right there. I keep forgetting. It's Nick.
Nick?
There you go.
Nick? There you go.
There we go. Keep mixing it up. But yeah, and a last shout out to Tim, because we did a lot of last minute deck building, and the 4-star balls were what we were talking about, and I removed Zeno from the main board for the 4 stars.
Nice.
So it made a big difference.
All right, man. Thank you for everything. You got one of these metal cards as well.
Yep.
Because they are the top players as of now until next year.
Yep.
So it's going to be the end of the video. Thanks for everything you do. And like we always finish off our videos, make sure you stay super.